So today I'm going to be talking to you about the multiverse. The first thing we need to do when we talk about the multiverse is define the multiverse, which is surprisingly difficult because everybody has a different definition of what the multiverse is. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to define it as a collection of universes that extends infinitely into space-time. So what is space-time? Space-time is the underlying fabric of our universe. It's what defines our laws of physics. Imagine it as a trampoline. If you put a large mass on it, like a bowling ball, and then a smaller mass on it, like a baseball, the baseball would roll towards the bowling ball. That's what we call a gravitational field. So, as far as the actual theory of the multiverse and what it is, everybody has a different one. Like there's the daughter universe theory, there's bubble universes, there's mathematical explanations. But today we're going to use my personal favorite theory, finite particle repetition, which is a term that I just made up. So there are two variations on this theory, the first of which has to do with just our universe, which is kind of confusing because it's the multiverse. But our universe was created about 13.7 billion years ago by the Big Bang, and it has been expanding outwards at the speed of light ever since, giving our universe a radius of about 13.7 billion light years, meaning our universe has finite edges, even if it is expanding rapidly. Scientists also agree that there are a finite combination of particles in our universe because there's a finite number of these particles. If our universe continues to expand infinitely through space-time, it will become infinitely big, meaning that these particle combinations will eventually repeat, meaning our Earth will repeat and all of us will repeat because our brains, our memories, our mannerisms, everything is just a combination of particles in our heads. So if our universe extends infinitely into space-time, these particle combinations will repeat an infinite amount of times, like in every direction as well, because it's expanding all around us in 3 dimensions. So over there, there's an infinite amount of combinations where Hillary won the election, and over there, there's an infinite amount of Earths where I'm wearing red pants, and over there, there's an infinite amount of universes where the Earth is ruled by goldfish or something like that. The second part of this theory has to do with the entirety of space-time, specifically with the Big Bang, and how space-time is really infinite. There's no real reason why there couldn't have been multiple Big Bangs, meaning infinite Big Bangs in space-time, creating infinite universes, the multiverse. And since there are a finite combination of particles, that would mean even more repetition of these combinations, creating even more Earths out there. If you kept walking up far enough, you'd find an infinite amount of Earths, where this presentation is super engaging. So those are the two variations of just finite particle repetition. So since these multiple Big Bangs take place in different regions of space-time, they could have very different laws of physics. Like imagine the trampoline example. If the trampoline was upside down and the bowling ball was replaced by a weather balloon going up into it, which I don't know what that would do, but it's possible. Doing the multiverse, not quantum mechanics. One second. So, different laws of physics in these different Big Bang universes. There's also a possibility if our universe extends infinitely that we will have infinite Earths in just that, our universe. So why is this important at all? Why should we care about this? Well, other than the fact that I think it's kind of cool, right? I came up with a theory about this that I think is also pretty cool. Fair warning, it's kind of controversial, I guess, and I think it's pretty inclusive though. So if there's an infinite amount of Earths, couldn't there be some Big Bangs that spawn some kind of celestial being of some sort, as well as the universe? Couldn't there be an infinite amount of universes where a pantheon of these celestial beings were spawned? What I'm saying is, isn't it completely possible that through the multiverse theory, every religion is real? Like your religion is real. I guess you all have the same religion, but everybody's religion could be real in the multiverse, given that there's infinite, truly infinite possibilities. And that's my theory. I think it's pretty inclusive. And that's my presentation. Cool.